What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy that you're here, and if you like bookish videos, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload other videos like this. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start unboxing this box. This is the October Beacon Book Box. I believe the theme was Folklore and Frights, so this is kind of their Halloween box. And I've had it for about a week or so, and I couldn't wait to get into it. But this will be my last Beacon Book Box for a little while because I am switching companies to just see what else is out there. So I will be starting to unbox the Unplugged book box each month, and the November one, I just got an email that it is shipped. So it'll be here soon, so I'll be working on that video and getting that up for you guys. So let's go ahead and get into this box. I will say it feels a little heavier than the last box that I got, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. Here's our sneak peek. You can see the spoiler card on top. I also see a silver tin right there. Okay, so here is our spoiler card, and I was right, the theme is Folklore and Frights. I'm going to set that to the side, and we'll take a look at that at the end to make sure we got everything. So right away I saw this silver tin, and I believe it's probably a candle because they usually come in tins like that. It says Amity Falls, Cashmere, Cinnamon, and Clove, made exclusively for Beacon Book Box by L&N Essentials. I'm not quite sure what book that is based on. Amity Falls sounds familiar, but Cashmere, Cinnamon, and Clove sounds like a scent that'd be right up my alley. So it is a beige. Ooh, I can already smell it just opening it. It's like a beige color. Oh my goodness, guys. That smells so good. It's a pretty decent sized candle. I'm pretty happy with that. I know I've gotten some candles from them before that were really tiny. This one's not super tiny. That smells really good. It's like a almost a musky smell. I definitely smell the cinnamon and clove. I also smell the cashmere. It's almost like a laundry room smell, or like fresh linen kind of smell mixed in with the cinnamon and clove. It's a very comforting smell to me, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm gonna put that to the side, and we'll see what's next. Okay, got some paper here. I'm gonna throw that out. Ooh. Okay, something in bubble wrap. Look at this. Let's take the bubble wrap off. Interesting. So we have a mug. Wasn't really expecting that. I kind of like the shape of the mug. That's kind of neat. So it's a little smaller. It's black on the outside, orange on the inside. It does have an orange quote on the side, and it says, "Clutter is my natural habitat," from the Scorpio Races. That's hilarious. That's like the perfect quote for me. My life is cluttered, guys. My surroundings is cluttered. My house is cluttered. It's perfect. Clutter, it really is my natural habitat. That's kind of a perfect quote for me. I really like that mug. That's good. And then it looks like to go with the mug, we have some coffee. That's always a good thing. I'm going to set the box to the side so I have my hands to smell it. It says, "Move, Hunt, Kill, Anna Dressed in Blood." It says, "This month we partnered with Caribou to bring you the single origin direct trade coffee from Haiti. Enjoy a delicious cup and make a difference." All right, I'm going to go ahead and crack it open so I can smell it for you guys. Ooh, actually, I don't think I even need to do that. I can smell it through the bag. Maybe I can peel it. Oh, wait. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open it. I can get a really good smell. Super fine ground coffee. You can see that in there. I love the smell of coffee. It smells so good. I don't really smell much other than coffee, but it's a very rich coffee smell. Very strong. I'm excited about that. I love coffee. I love coffee and tea. I don't really have a preference one or the other. I've been trying to drink a little more tea than coffee lately, but I like both. So I'm excited to try that out in my new mug. I thought that was it, but there's actually some more. Oh, I love how everything kind of goes together. So there's another bubble wrapped item. It looks like it's a spoon, and it's orange. I believe it matches the cup. Still got bubble wrap on it. Alright. It's a little ceramic spoon that I believe goes with the mug. There's a little spot. I don't know. It's teeny tiny. It's right there. There's a little spot where like the paint and the glaze didn't really cover it. It almost looks like the inside of that little hole right there. So I don't really think it's a chip. I think it'll be okay. But that is a spoon. Let's set it inside. It does match the orange of the mug. Very cool. That'll be perfect for my tea or my coffee when I put my creamer in it. Okay, so that goes with the book. So I'm going to keep that with the book. We have our, we have our recipe card, which is the same print that is on the front of the coffee bag. And it is for Puck's Pumpkin Butter. I love anything pumpkin. I really like pumpkin butter. I'm going to have to try this. And then we have an ebook. So this is in addition to the physical hardcover book that we have. It's called The Curse of the King by Winnie Lyon. So we got that for free ebook. I'm going to go ahead and read the blurb. I'm going to show you a little. That's what the cover looks like. It says, Laura Wilson is the heir to an ancient curse. As a young witch descending from the very powerful trio of witches that had cursed Macbeth, the pressure she faces daily is nonstop. When Laura is forced to participate in her school's rendition of the classic play, she gives herself a single task. She must break the curse once and for all. This task proves itself to be more difficult than she ever could have imagined when a miscast spell leads to the summoning of her dead ancestor, Cecily Wilson, one of the very witches that cursed Macbeth. As Laura attempts to send her resurrected relative back beyond the veil, she is faced with one of the harsh realities of high school, having a crush on her best friend, Holly. However, things only get more complicated as Holly pines after Peter, a lonely, quick-witted vampire. While she grows closer to Cecily, Laura sees firsthand the true horrors of being a witch in Elizabethan England as demonic forces arise in her little town of Shipley Hollow. Can Laura break the curse and save her family name before the curtains rise on opening night? Brought to you by Winnie Lyon, The Curse of the King is an action-packed novel with mysterious and magical twists at every turn. Sounds decent. I think it's pretty neat that it's incorporating Macbeth into a fantasy, kind of a dark fantasy novel. So I think that's pretty neat. And last but not least, we're going to look at the book. All right. So I can automatically tell you this would probably not be a book that I would pick up on my own. Sometimes I really love that about book boxes because I'll get books that I would not have picked out for myself, but then since I have it, I start reading it and I find out I really like them. So this is called The Keeper of the Night, and it is by Kylie Lee Baker. And it says, Death is her destiny. That's what it says up in the corner. That sounds suspenseful. We did get a letter from the author right here, which I will read when I read the book. I always save the author letters for when I read the book. And it should be signed, and it is. It is signed by the author right there. Let's see what it looks like without the dust jacket. Ooh, I was not expecting red for some reason. So without the dust jacket, it is red. Kind of matches my shirt. And black letters on the spine. It does match my shirt quite well. So that's really pretty. And I'm going to read the blurb. Alright, let's see. Here it is. Half British Reaper, half Japanese Shinigami. Ren Scarborough has been collecting souls in the London streets for centuries. Reaper. Expected to obey the harsh hierarchy of the Reapers, who despise her due to her mysterious mother and even more mysterious Shinigami powers. Ren conceals her emotions and avoids her tormentors as best she can. When her failure to control her developing Shinigami abilities drives Ren out of London, she flees to Japan in search of the acceptance she's never gotten from her fellow Reapers. Accompanied by her younger brother, the only being on Earth to care for her, Ren enters Yomi, the Japanese underworld, to serve the goddess of death, only to learn that here too she must prove herself worthy. Determined to earn respect, Ren accepts an impossible task: find and eliminate 3 dangerous yokai demons. With help from only her brother and a new ally who might be less than trustworthy, Ren will learn how far she'll go to claim her place at death's side. Dun dun dun. I'm quite intrigued, honestly. I've never read a book that is about a Reaper collecting souls. That's pretty interesting. I don't read a whole lot of books that talk about Japanese culture, so that'll be new and enlightening for me, so I'm kind of excited about that. Yeah, I'm pretty pumped about this book. I really wasn't too excited about it at first, but after reading the blurb, I do think it's going to be a good fit. I think I'm going to enjoy it, and I can't wait to read it. So on the back it says, "I am too dangerous to let live any longer. It is written in the book of Anku, decreed by the High Reaper himself. Death will come to find me, but I will no longer be there." Yeah, sounds good. I'm pretty happy with that book choice. My overall impression with this box, I liked it. I definitely will use the candle. I will use the coffee. I will use the mug. I think I've mentioned this before, that I am switching to a new book box company. I've been a little disappointed in Beacon for the last few months. I just feel like I'm not getting my money's worth in the boxes. They're decent items. I mean, they're usable items. I use a lot of the items I get. I just don't feel like we're getting what we're paying for. So I do like this box, but I feel like there should have been a little more to it, especially with it kind of being that hyped up Halloween box. I was just hoping for a little bit more than what we got. But yeah, so that's my overall impression of the box. But for this box, I am going to choose a favorite, least favorite item. And I'm going to say that my favorite item is going to be the mug. I think that was a really good choice of an item. I definitely will use it. I drink coffee or tea almost every day, so I'll definitely use that. I think my least favorite item, it's kind of hard for me to choose because there's really not very many items to choose from, and I think that's my disappointment, is that there's really not much in the box. I guess I'll say it's the coffee. Kind of a normal bag of coffee with a book sticker stuck to it. I really don't know what books these are from. It smells like normal coffee. So I guess that's going to be my least favorite item, because it seems like coffee that I could probably just find elsewhere. But I was happy with the candle. I'm going to use that too. Yeah, there just really wasn't much to choose a favorite or least favorite item from in this box. So I guess that's where I'll leave this. I'm definitely not paid for giving a review. I'm always going to give you my honest opinions about these boxes, and that was my honest opinion about this box. So I guess I'll leave it at that. So I'd like to know your overall impression of this box, and you can drop that in the comments below. Also tell me what your favorite, least favorite item is. I know there wasn't much to choose from, but I'd still like to hear it. I am going to go ahead and go over the spoiler card, make sure we got everything before we wrap this video up. Alright, so here's the spoiler card. I'm going to go over it, make sure we got everything. It does say Small Favors inspired Amity Falls candle, so that was this. It was inspired by Small Favors. I'm really not sure what book that is. I haven't even heard of it, so I'm not sure. And then we got the Anna Dressed in Blood inspired Move, Hunt, Kill Coffee from Cara Brew. That's Anna Dressed in Blood was the book. Again, I'm not familiar with that book. And that was what the coffee was inspired. We got that. Now, it is interesting. There was something else that's been blacked out here, and I can kind of read it. It says that we were supposed to get this Scorpio Races inspired TBD wine glass from TBD. I think they might have left that on there and then had to go back through and mark all those out. So that's interesting. We didn't get that, obviously. And then it says ebook is The Curse of the King by Winnie Lyon. We got that. Cocoa Mug with Spoon from the Scorpio Races by Venetia Arts. And the signed copy of The Keeper of the Night by Kylie Lee Baker. So we got everything that was not marked out. But I do think that the box would have been a lot better if they had added another item. There just wasn't much in this box for what we paid for. So there's that. Maybe I've just been spoiled by getting other boxes lately. I don't know. Or maybe I've gotten their special edition boxes. I know how amazing those are. And we do pay more for those boxes, obviously. But those boxes are just so much better than what the monthly boxes have been lately. So there's that. And it looks like we did get everything that was on the spoiler card. Stay tuned for other unboxings that will be coming up. Hopefully there will be some new things coming up on my channel. And I look forward to providing even more great content for you all. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you next time. Bye.